Hello and welcome to Art with Mrs. G, and I am down in lovely Cornwall today, where I'm in the village of Mousehole, as you can see, which was having some pretty stormy weather. So we're right down in the west of England, not that far from Land's End to be honest, but still a bit of a drive. But today we're going to go and see a local artist called Tim Joel, who's been putting his own twist on the local scenery. So come with me and let me show you the town. There it is. And here's the man himself. Hello Mr. Joel, how are you?
Oh, very well. How are you, Nikki?
I'm fine, thank you. It's very dramatic scenery here today.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Got waves jumping right over the harbour, and it's dangerous.
Dangerous. Something challenging to paint though, no doubt. That's a fantastic alleyway. Is your studio up here then?
Yeah, this is Duck Street, and we're just turning right here. See, there's one in the flower pot.
Oh, yep.
Follow me, we're onto Abbey Place.
Okay. Right, that does look like a giant banana plant.
I love the banana leaves.
Banana plant is a bit of a feature, is it not?
Yeah, pretty much. I find them very aesthetic, and I used to have hundreds of these in the garden back in Taiwan. So it's kind of recreated here, and there's a huge one over there. I planted 3 years ago. It's massive now.
Right, so this is all your latest work then?
Yeah, or fresh off the easel. They're up there on the drying up there, and outside here as well.
I'm going in. Wow, look at this. This is so colourful. It's really full of light, isn't it? It feels quite exotic.
Well,
that's the Thai influence, is it?
Taiwan, yeah.
Taiwan.
Well, and Thailand, but mainly Taiwan here.
Yeah. Brightness and light. Tell me again.
Well, the sun is my inspiration, and there's lots of it over there. So, you know, I bring it here with me in my paintings.
Right. And do you work from sketches, or do you work from the landscape straight out, fresh?
Mainly I start with a black ink drawing, which then becomes onto a canvas larger. And
Yeah.
I start off with French vermilion red composition lines, oil, on top of a sort of ochre acrylic base. Yeah. Some people buy the paintings as they are like that.
Yeah, they look
otherwise
nice,
they gradually become full colour.
Okay, I'm going to pan over here. So they could be in those two tones there.
Yeah.
Or you build them up.
Or then they just soon become full colour. Yeah, I spend a lot of time mixing colours.
So you were saying that your mum is your other influence. This is her work, is it?
Yeah, she's a watercolour gouache. She does this very jolly art sort of style, naive. I call it Happy Larry.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people say, oh, it's like Larry, and I say, well, Happy Larry.
Happy Larry, with lots
So
of cheerful little
maybe
people.
the people come out of that from there.
And so you've got the little people in your pictures as well, yeah?
Yeah, I like figures here and there, but I don't put too much detail in the figures.
So Tim, can you tell me a little bit about your rather clever little signature there?
Yeah, this actually says Joel, and that signifies the sort of eye, the all-seeing eye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like the 5 things on the hand.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is Joel in my own pictographic alphabet, which I invented some time ago.
Which just goes to show that you don't have to sign your name normally on everything.
I just came up with something which I really liked, and it's symmetrical, and
there we go.
It works.
And this is one you're working on, actually, of the Queen, isn't it?
Yeah,
God rest her soul.
Tim sometimes takes inspiration from great artists, and this one is Still Life with Oranges, based on Cézanne. This young lady is tucking into a tasty Cornish pasty. A simple street scene can look great in bold colours. In this work in progress, we can see Tim using his ochre yellow and vermilion hue red.
So which particular tools do you use for your painting then?
Well, for the oil paintings, one brush usually. I just generally use one brush and keep it clean and go with the same brush. Sometimes bigger brushes for background things.
And then a sky like this, that doesn't look like brushwork particularly. So what else have you used here?
There's various different things. There could be natural sea sponges, feathers, like an old t-shirt. Sometimes just parts of your finger. It just, you know, it's up to you.
So when the kids are in school and they're learning to make marks with cotton reels and sponges and feathers and everything, that could be really useful one day.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, you could turn them into little motifs.
You work on a few at a time?
Generally, yeah, because I mix my colours. I spend a lot of time mixing colours.
That's really important, actually, isn't it? Not to just squeeze it out of a tube.
No, you've got to really mix it, get that consistency. It's a certain, like a sort of honey-ish. Anyway, you know when you've got it and you've got the right colour.
Yeah.
It's important to use the right kind of light as well. So this helps.
What's that?
Middle.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yeah. This kind of light.
Make sure you can see it on a bad day. What?
And I like
What's
to
that?
store my oil paint inside these 35ml canisters. They're perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they don't dry out and you don't need to remix and everything matches.
So yeah. And they last for a very long time, actually.
Good tip.
If you were going to suggest to children something they should really have a go at, your style or a particular thing in art, what would it be?
Well, the practice of not worrying about the line. It's all about line.
Yeah.
So one line at a time. I like sort of the rule of 80-20. So 80% looking at the actual subject you're doing and 20% on the actual paper or pen on the paper. And then just keep going that way. Don't worry about what you're doing.
So really learning to look at something.
Yeah, but like quite fast with your eyes. Yeah, like take one line at a time, and I find that's like, at the end you just suddenly realize, oh, actually yes, because I was really concentrating on that. Then that does actually join up there. Actually, oh, that kind of works.
And keeping it continuous, so none of that flicky line.
No, none of the little nervous stuff like that. Just don't worry about that.
So
Just
confident,
look.
strong lines,
Yep.
and not too fussy on the drawing. Keep it simple.
Yeah, and I don't like erasers. So just
No rubbers, kids. Keep putting them away.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. There are no mistakes in art.
No.
There you go.
It's all of those little mistakes that make it special.
Yeah,
well,
true.
not mistakes.
Yeah, you can always work them into something else.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they could try using the two colours, line art, and
well, like with the vermilion, and then yeah.
They could try that. And then what about your blocking in simple colours?
Well, that's all down to just really experimenting, I guess, to begin with colour, but then getting really used to the colour and how it works with other colours. But the mixing, because I use oils, is very, very important. Sometimes I can spend 3-4 hours trying to mix one particular colour until I actually get it right.
Do you work up a palette with all the colours that you're going to use to see how they look together?
No. I generally do one at a time, just one thing I'm sure of, and I just tend to work on the background things first and then go from there. So quite often the skies or the sea is the first thing I'd be painting.
Yes,
Yeah.
sort of
And
the
then work from
largest
back to the
background
foreground.
colour.
Yeah.
Backwards, forwards, right, okay. All right, thank you very much indeed.
You're welcome.
And it's been great to interview you.
Yeah, nice to see you again.
Okay, good luck with your art. Bye, everybody.
If you liked Tim's art, why not have a go at it with me in my Tim Joel Harbour Scene art tutorial? Please share this video and give it a thumbs up. Thank you.